Alrighty then, this is 3 times because my camera's too full and so it doesn't want to really keep filming. So about when I get done reading, it just cuts me right off and I have to start over. So where we left off was they knew about Hans, or Ralph found out about Hans, and we started reading the paperwork that he found in the office. And then I will just back up a little bit so that we can refresh. The interrogator was SS Officer Richard B. Roenbergen. Interrogation assistants were various military and Reich personnel. Methods to extract information: day 1, partially starved; day 2, starved and beaten. The paper trembled so badly, Ralph put it down on his lap and closed his eyes. He had believed his perseverance, his constant nagging obsession that had inured him to the loss of his father, that nothing, no detail, no words on a piece of paper could pierce and deepen his wound. He was wrong. Day 3, starved, beaten, burned. How could men do such things to one another? For salvaging a few paintings, the Reich thinks justice is to beat and burn someone to death. The fierce emotion churning inside him felt more like rage and vengeance than fear and grief. Day 4, starved, beaten, burned, severed thumb of left hand. Ralph felt a scream lodged at his throat. His larynx swelled. Perspiration trickled down his face, and when he felt his eyes puff up, he refused himself. He suspended his head between both hands, moaning. They mutilated him. Oh God, they mutilated my papa. With clenched teeth, he forced himself to read the next few lines. Day 5, starved, beaten, electrocution in the 1st degree. Right hand index finger severed. Day 6, starved, beaten, electrocution in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd degrees. Right upper limb detached. Swiveling his head back and forth, tears tumbling from his eyes, Ralph's mind came unhinged as he observed the whack of their blades in his mind. He screamed aloud, "They cut off my papa." He silenced himself with a hand over his mouth and waited, his tear-filled eyes on the entrance. That cry was certain to bring guards. He clutched the ladder to steady himself, waiting for the light to appear. After several minutes and no light, he fumbled for his penlight and followed the last 2 lines on the page. Day 7, prisoner died after abnormal reaction to electrocution. Cause of death, accidental. So that's the end of chapter 7, and I apologize that we couldn't read that all the way through. Like I said, I'm not a professional narrator, so these little fireside chats we're having here and there. I don't know how many chapters I will read, probably not more than 10 or 12, just to get you started and see if you actually like the book and would like to purchase it. It's available on Amazon. And I'm looking for filmmakers, so if you know somebody that can picture this in their mind and they make films, please let them know about the book. It is available on Amazon and soon coming on Audible. So appreciate you listening, and again, have a great evening. Stay cozy. Thank you for listening.